Good morning, Adams. It's currently 8 a.m. on June 15, 2025, and the weather outside is overcast with a temperature of 60.3 degrees Fahrenheit. We're experiencing quite a bit of humidity at 75%, but there's very little wind, coming in from the southeast at just a light breeze of around 1 mile per hour. Fortunately, there are no weather alerts in effect for our area. Enjoy your day and stay tuned for more updates. Good morning, Adams. It's currently 8:02 a.m. on June 15, 2025, and we're starting off our day with mostly cloudy skies and a comfortable high of around 69 degrees. Tonight, expect those clouds to stick around, with temperatures dipping down to about 52. Looking ahead to Monday, we'll see partly sunny conditions with a high near 73 degrees, as a gentle south wind picks up in the afternoon. Tonight, we're back to mostly cloudy skies, with a low of around 55. On Tuesday, there's a slight chance of showers in the afternoon, about a 20% chance, so keep your umbrellas handy. The high will again reach around 73. As we move into Tuesday night, a greater potential for showers develops, especially after 8 p.m., with a 30% chance of precipitation. As we progress into midweek, Wednesday brings a chance of showers after 2 p.m. and a high temperature climbing to near 80. Wednesday night will remain mostly cloudy with lows around 65 and a 40% chance for those showers. Looking forward to Juneteenth on Thursday, we're likely to see showers and possibly a thunderstorm, especially in the afternoon, with a high of 83 and a 70% chance of precipitation. As for the rest of the week, Thursday night, expect continued chances for showers and a low in the low 60s, with a 60% chance of rain. Friday will feature mostly sunny skies at a high near 77, with a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms later in the day. So, stay tuned and keep those raincoats at the ready as we head into a week filled with varied weather. No current alerts to worry about, but be prepared for some wet weather ahead. Back to you.
The outdoor temperature is now 60.8 degrees.
Adams, Ma Weather Report, June 15, 2025. Good morning, Adams. Grab your coffee and put on your favorite mismatched socks because the weather today might be just as confused as your wardrobe choices. We've got a delightful, or should I say slightly lukewarm, day ahead with temperatures climbing to a sizzling high near 69 degrees. Don't get too excited, folks, we're still hanging on to those cloudy skies like your aunt with the fruitcake at Christmas. A light southeast wind will be your best buddy, it's practically inviting you out for a leisurely stroll with your umbrella, of course, because who knows what tomorrow will bring. Now, For tonight's forecast, it's going to be mostly cloudy with temperatures dropping to a toasty 52. And if you're hoping for a romantic evening under the stars, I hate to break it to you, looks like the stars have called in sick. So don't forget to bring that cozy blanket if you're planning on stargazing. Or, just keep that Netflix subscription primed and ready because it's definitely a stay-in kind of night. On Monday, we're upgrading to partly sunny as if the clouds finally decided to have an off day. Highs are creeping up to a scorching 73 degrees. Wind's going to come in like it's on a laid-back weekend, which means you might only feel a gentle breeze if you stand out in the open while doing the cha-cha. But don't get too cozy. Monday night is forecasted to be mostly cloudy again. Are the clouds just refusing to leave? What are they doing up there? Having a celestial coffee clutch, perhaps? Expect lows near 55. Perfect weather for contemplating life decisions, like whether to eat that leftover pizza from the fridge. As we roll into Tuesday, there's a chance of showers. Yippee! It's a 20% chance, which means our weather systems are feeling particularly indecisive. Highs again around 73, and if you're lucky, you might see the sun peek through the gray. Or it might rain. It's like weather roulette. Tuesday night? Showers likely. But it's mostly cloudy, so maybe prepare yourself for the worst while dreaming of a sun-drenched getaway to the tropics where the drinks are served with umbrellas, and the only thing falling from the sky is coconut water. Moving on to Wednesday, it's back to that chance of showers. It's like a bad sequel that just won't end. We might flirt with a high of 80. Still, you'll need an umbrella whether for rain or as a makeshift sunshade. Then comes Juneteenth, where we've swapped the chance for showers likely at a whopping 70% probability. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but it looks like an umbrella might just be the hottest accessory this week. So in summary, if you're stepping out in Adams this week, remember, always carry an umbrella, and don't forget your sunglasses because you never know when the sun might show up uninvited. Don't forget to wear those funky socks proudly. Who knows, with this weather, that's probably your best chance of having a sunny disposition. Stay dry, Adams. Good morning, Adams. Today, we're looking at mostly cloudy conditions with a high temperature hovering around 69 degrees. If you're stepping outside, expect a light breeze from the southeast. As we move into the evening, the clouds will stick around, and will settle down to a low of about 52 degrees with calm winds. Now, how does that stack up against the normal conditions we'd typically expect for today, June 15th? Well, historically, Adams experiences an average high around 75 degrees and a low of around 55 degrees. So, we're a bit cooler than usual for this time of year, particularly noticeable during the daytime. Looking ahead, let's talk about what we can anticipate 30 days from now. Around July 15th traditionally, the weather in Adams starts to warm up significantly during this time, with average high temperatures reaching into the low 80s, usually around 82 degrees, and lows at night may drop to around 60 degrees. It's also a time when we typically start to see more sunshine and a decrease in the chances of rain, allowing for those classic summer days that many of us look forward to. So stay tuned for more updates as we continue to monitor weather conditions, and get out to enjoy today's milder temperatures as we transition into what should be a beautiful summer season ahead. Good morning, Adams, Massachusetts. It's currently 8:11 a.m. on June 15, 2025, and we're starting off our day with some interesting weather conditions. Outside, it's a mild 61.3 degrees Fahrenheit, which feels comfortable for this time of year. However, the skies are overcast, giving us that typical gray summer morning look. The humidity is on the higher side at 76%, which might make it feel a bit muggy, even though the temperatures are relatively mild. Wind conditions are calm, with no significant gusts recorded, just a light breeze from the southeast at about 2.24 miles per hour. This tranquil wind situation means you might not feel too much movement in the air, making it a perfect day for any indoor casual activities or perhaps a gentle walk if you don't mind the clouds overhead. Barometric pressure is sitting at a solid 30.206 inches, indicating stable weather for now. There's no rainfall at the moment, and we haven't seen any significant rain this week, which is great news if you are planning any outdoor activities. However, we did record a total of about 2.23 inches of rain this month, so it's been slightly wetter over the last few days. We have a low UV index of 1 today, so if you venture outside, there's very little concern about sunburn during midday hours, but it's always wise to protect your skin when the sun does appear. Importantly, there are no current alerts for our area, so it looks like it's a relatively peaceful day in Adams. That's your morning weather update. Stay tuned, and enjoy your day. Good morning, Adams. It's 8:15 a.m. on Sunday, June 15, 2025, and today we're diving into your detailed weekend weather forecast. Now, as we look ahead to today, you can expect mostly cloudy skies with a high hovering around 69 degrees. Wind speeds will be light and coming from the southeast, giving us those mild temperatures. If you have plans to head out, it'll be a comfortable day, but do keep that light jacket handy, especially if the clouds follow you outdoors. This evening, expect those clouds to stick around, with a low dipping down to about 52 degrees. Winds will remain calm, making it a great night for a quiet outdoor activity or a stroll. Just be mindful of cooler temperatures as we move into the night. As we jump into Monday, we start to see improvement with partly sunny skies and a high reaching around 73 degrees. Winds will begin to shift to the south at about 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. A perfect day for outdoor plans, whether it's a picnic in the park or an afternoon hike. By Monday night, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions again, with lows around 55 degrees. Another calm night on tap, making it ideal for a late-night barbecue or gathering with friends. Just don't forget to dress a bit warmer as the temperatures drop. Now let's look ahead to Tuesday. We'll start to feel some changes with a slight chance of showers after 2 p.m. We'll have partly sunny skies with a high also around 73 degrees. Winds will be calm but turning slightly more southward as the day progresses. It might be a good idea to have an umbrella handy for any late afternoon plans, as there's a 20% chance of precipitation. As the sun sets on Tuesday, we have a greater chance for showers developing after 8 p.m., with a low around 60 degrees. The chance of rainfall stands at 30%, so stay updated if you are heading out for the evening. Looking into Wednesday, the pattern continues with a chance of showers later in the day after 2 p.m., with temperatures ramping up to around 80 degrees. The chance of rain is about 30%, so, if you have any outdoor plans, it'd be wise to keep an eye on the skies. And for our holiday, Juneteenth on Thursday, showers are likely along with a possibility of thunderstorms in the afternoon. We're looking at a high near 83 degrees with a 70% chance of precipitation, so plan accordingly if you are taking part in festive activities this week. As we wrap up your weekend forecast, don't forget to utilize these mild conditions today and tomorrow for your weekend outings. With some clouds lingering, be prepared for quick changes in the weather later in the week. That's your weekend weather update. Stay tuned for more as we approach the midweek. In Adamstown where the clouds play coy, the sun peeks out, oh what a joy. At 61, the breeze is light, but humidity makes it feel just right. The wind is sneaky, it barely blows. Just a whisper, as everyone knows. With dew so gentle, and skies so grey. It's the perfect weather for a lazy day. No rain in sight, the ground stays dry. While squirrels scamper and birds fly high. So gather your friends and sing a tune. Under the overcast afternoon. Good morning, Adams. It's currently 8:19 a.m. on June 15, 2025, and we're looking at some interesting weather conditions today. Right now, the outdoor temperature is a mild 61.3 degrees Fahrenheit, which feels quite comfortable, especially considering the overcast skies above us. The humidity is sitting at a high 75%, making it feel a bit more muggy outside. There's absolutely no wind at the moment, with calm conditions prevailing, and the barometric pressure is stable at 30.212 inches. This stability suggests that we won't be seeing any sudden changes in our weather today. As we look ahead in the forecast, it seems like we're in for cloudy conditions throughout the day, and there's no rain reported so far, continuing a trend we've seen lately with no daily rain accumulation. In fact, we've seen a total of 2.232 inches of rain this month, which indicates we've had some wet days, but today appears to be dry. Now, for those of you planning outdoor activities, it's worth noting that there are currently no weather alerts in effect for Adams. So, while clouds may be overhead, it should remain a dry day without any significant weather disruptions. That's the weather update for now. Stay tuned for more details as we continue to monitor the conditions.